You are listening to African Father in America podcast by Simon Javanokelo, live from Seattle, Washington, USA. Greetings, beautiful people. Thank you for your patience. I had a little technical glitch, so I'm here but a little late. My apologies. I hope you are all doing great. I am also doing well. I'm here with another amazing African proverb. Today our proverb is from Ghana, and I will share it here in a second. I want to first talk a little bit about the Madaraka Festival that is coming up. Madaraka Festival is coming up on May 16th, and it's really beautiful. The love and the support that I have been seeing around the production of the Madaraka Festival is incredible, and I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to everyone who has joined me on TikTok. Make sure you're sharing the live, and you are also double tapping the screen so that we can bring in more brothers and sisters for today's conversation. We are here for the African Father in America podcast, and I am going to share with you a few things. Thank you again for those who are joining me on YouTube, those who are joining me on LinkedIn, those who are joining me on Facebook, and also those who are joining me on Twitter. I would love for you to take a moment to join me on YouTube, where I really want you to make sure you subscribe to my channel. That's one of the ways that you can support me, and you can support the growth of the African Father in America podcast. Today I don't have a guest, so you who are watching the show today are really my guests. So I really thank you. I want to know who you are and where you are joining us from. So share with me in the comments down below where in the world you are joining us from, and I would really appreciate that. But for now, I want to talk to you about our proverb, which is from Ghana. Today we are taking a journey to Ghana, and I see my brother Earth. Brother Earth has joined us for an amazing time today. Earth Day is coming up, Brother Earth. I don't know what your plans are, but get ready for that one and celebrate with everybody who loves Mother Nature. So the proverb says, you cannot hide behind your finger. You know, when I read this proverb, I smiled and I wondered what it really meant. You know, you cannot hide behind your finger. Wow. You know, if you stretch your hands, if you stretch your arm out and you look at your finger, even now, you realize that physically you can't hide behind your finger. And so I wondered what this proverb meant, and I am honestly still trying to figure out what it means. So now that you're all watching and listening to the show today, I also want you to participate in helping me figure out what this proverb means. So go in the comment section and just type what it is that comes to your mind when you hear this proverb from Ghana that says, you cannot hide behind your finger. You cannot hide behind your finger. Now, while you think about what it means, I actually did some research, and my team and I found 3 things that this proverb is probably trying to tell us. That is, it's trying to share with us. So I'm going to share these 3 nuggets of wisdom. But quickly, I just want to give a shout out to everyone who is joining me on TikTok. I deeply appreciate that. Make sure you share this live with your community on Twitter, on WhatsApp, and across TikTok. You know, make sure you're sharing this in the inbox. But also make sure you engage with the live stream there. Make sure you leave a comment, and you let me know what you think about this proverb. But if you're joining me on YouTube, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and also go in the description section for this video. You will find the link for tickets to the Madaraka Festival that I was just talking about, that is happening on May 16th in New York at Irving Plaza, on May 21st in Atlanta at Buckhead Theater, on May 24th in Dallas at the House of Blues, and on May 26th in Seattle, Washington at Benaroya Hall. So I want you to make sure you check that out and you grab your ticket soon, because it's going to sell out. our proverb today. You cannot hide behind your finger. These are the 3 nuggets of wisdom related to this proverb. Number 1, taking responsibility for your actions can help you grow and learn from your mistakes. Wow. I feel like this proverb is speaking to me directly. Taking responsibility for your actions can help you grow and learn from your mistakes. This is something that is important for each one of us to be mindful about. A lot of the time we make a mistake and then we turn around and give people excuses that, oh, I did it because of this. Oh, it happened because of you, because you did this to me, so I did that, But it's what this proverb is telling us is that you should take full responsibility for anything that you do. Take full responsibility so that you can learn. Otherwise, you can't learn from any given situation when you take actions that that might not be favorable to everybody else. So be mindful about the actions that you take, but also taking responsibility for those actions, whether they're good or bad, so that you can learn from them. Number 2, avoiding responsibility can lead to missed opportunities and damaged relationships. Many of us, including myself, we don't want to take responsibility, especially when things don't work out the way we were hoping for, when things go the other way, For example, in event production, where I am well known for producing Madaraka Festival and other major events, here in Seattle and also back home in Kenya. And what you learn is that a lot of the time, this kind of work involves taking responsibility, of course, celebrating when things go well, when you bring artists to a new city and you take good care of them, they do a great performance, they go back home, the community stood behind you, the musicians, and everything goes well. You take responsibility and you celebrate. But if everything goes to a different direction, if something happens that is not the way it was expected, you also take full responsibility. And I can give so many examples. While many people always see successful events that I have produced, the mistakes that happen before the event that make the event successful are many, probably more than the successes. So it's really because of communication and the relationships. And that's what this second nugget of wisdom is saying. Avoiding responsibility can lead to missed opportunities and damaged relationships. So if you want to have healthy relationships with people, communicate effectively and take full responsibility. Number 3, this is our last nugget of wisdom. It says that honesty and authenticity are key to building trust and respect with others. If you want to build trust with others, especially if you're involved in doing things that require you to communicate with so many people, like producing Madaraka Festival, and also even parenting. I'm a father of 3 girls, and a lot of the time being honest and being authentic determines whether I build trust and respect with them, and also even with my wife. A lot of the time, honesty and authenticity is what is the glue that keeps our relationship together. And so I just want to say thank you to all of you for taking a moment to listen to what I have to say, for taking a moment to enjoy today's proverb, which is from Ghana, and the 3 nuggets related to it. The proverb says, you cannot hide behind your finger. I want to know what this proverb means for all of you who are watching. For now, I want to quickly give a shout out to you lovely people who are watching this show right now. I know there are a number of you who will watch it later, but there's just something about, anyone taking time and observing what you're doing and supporting and showing up for it. And that's what I see right now. I see someone, and a few of you actually on TikTok enjoying the show. Thank you. And I see Cabs and Brother Earth and Lavender who have joined me on YouTube. Thank you so much. And for those who are probably watching on LinkedIn and Twitter and Facebook and where else and YouTube, thank you for taking the time and supporting. Before I go, I just want to also talk about one last time. I want to talk about the Madaraka Festival. For those who are watching the show live, you can see the beautiful banner there about the Madaraka Festival USA Tour 23. This festival is going to be headlined by the amazing Sauti Sol, award-winning Sauti Sol band from Kenya. And so that's the first show, as I was saying earlier, is May 16th. The second show is May 21st. And May 16th is in New York. May 21st is in Atlanta. Then we have May 24th in Dallas at the House of Blues. Then from there we go to Seattle, May 26th at Benaroya Hall. So join us. Go to madarakafestival.com, grab your ticket, and I will see you here. I'll be back here tomorrow, continuing to push this idea that we can truly change the narrative about Africa, and nobody else is going to do that for us. We have to do things that elevate the story of people of African descent, and a lot of it has to be us putting in the work. Nobody else will do it for us. So that's why I maintain doing this show Monday to Friday whenever I can. Sometimes it's just difficult to make it. But when it's difficult to make it, I still do something else, So as we are continuing on with the production of Madaraka Festival, I'm dealing with late nights and early mornings, and sometimes it's hard to show up for the African Father in America podcast, but it's a restful place for me. It's a peaceful production for me, and I just love it. So I thank you for always just being here and supporting. So take good care of yourselves. I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place, same vibration.
African Father in America. Tujikaze, tujikaze, jikaze. Tujikaze, tujikaze, jikaze. African Father in America. Tujikaze, tujikaze, jikaze.
You are listening to African Father in America podcast by Simon Javan Okello, live from Seattle, Washington.